Today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about genital yeast infections. What is a genital yeast infection? Well, it's one of the many yeast infections that develop when the yeast cells grow too rapidly and there's no other organism strong enough to fight its growth. Every human body contains yeast cells that actually lie dormant and are usually under controllable levels. But when the body has a weakened immune system, or when the body is dealing with hormonal imbalances, the yeast cells tend to grow at a rapid rate and overpower the stronger bacteria, which leads to the yeast infection. Some common symptoms are the genital area becomes itchy, and you may experience a burning sensation while urinating. These are actually some of the milder symptoms. When the condition worsens, you can see some swelling and soreness and have some grayish discharge as well. Both men and women can actually experience yeast infections. Most people think that when they think of yeast infections, they just think of women, but men can suffer them just as commonly as women do. What should you do if you have one? Most people kind of just put it off because they're not really sure if it'll just go away by itself or what's really going on with their body. But you definitely should not disregard it. You should do whatever you need to do as soon as you know that you have a yeast infection to make sure that you get it under control and can find a treatment that works for you. Some different cures are you can find some doctor prescribed medications or creams. Usually they're most of them don't actually treat the cure, they kind of just treat the symptoms, and which makes the yeast infection easier to come back since the cause is still there and the symptoms are just gone. Natural remedies is another cure that you could try. These are actually meant to fight the actual cause of the yeast infection and not just the symptoms. So they usually maybe take a little bit longer to work, but they actually get rid of your yeast infection 100%, and they actually have no side effects at all, unlike some of the doctor prescribed medications that you may find. So prevention is definitely better than the cure. So I would definitely, if you do suspect that you have a yeast infection, to kind of research everything you can about it and find the treatment that would work best for your body.